on a modest platform beneath the towering Sinar manufacturing spires, I grew up watching the sleek freighters, fighters, and miners that bore the Imperial crest slip through the assembly line. Each one a promise of power, profit, and a ticket off this steel-gray world I called home. I spent my teenage years scavenging spare parts, mastering the art of patchwork repairs, and dreaming of the day I could steer my own vessel through the endless black. One crisp morning, Lieutenant Merrick Voss of the Imperial Transport Corps stepped onto the bustling dock.
The Empire has just secured a contract with Sinar Fleet Systems to provide rapid cargo runs to support the new outbreak of hostilities against the New Republic. We have ships, but we need pilots.
The prize? A brand new Imperial Gozanti-class freighter, freshly painted and fitted with a modest armament. Lieutenant Voss offers me a choice that will change my life forever. Stay on the assembly line, forever a cog in the machine, or take command of the freighter, become its captain, and chart my own course through the galaxy. The stars are within reach. The Empire expects results. Sinar looks for loyalty, and the Empire is hungry for supplies. I quickly filed the paperwork, created my new company, and stepped onto the bridge.
Welcome to Star Wars Interworlds, everyone. This is a complete overhaul for X4 Foundations, set in the Star Wars universe. We here are a simple freighter captain with his bucket of junk, and we are working for the Sinar Fleet Systems Corporation, who directly supports the Empire. Our objective in this is going to be the same. This will be a roleplay light kind of gameplay. I'm not going to take it too serious. There's a lot of min-maxing you can do in this game, and I don't want to put the effort in for that, but I want to have fun. So, first things we got to do with the new game is set up a satellite network around all these stations. We're approaching one right now. I have just started, and I need to find a captain. Well, I need to find a pilot and buy some satellites. So we're going to head over to this wharf, and we're going to do just that, and we'll get stuck in.
Imperial Gozanti freighter.
We have just docked at the Sinar Fleet Systems wharf, who I, in this playthrough, work for. We are in search of a captain. Usually there's someone around here we can hire. Keep calling him a captain, and really I just need a pilot.
Hello.
You look like you're cheap. Yeah, I'm gonna send you over here. You are going to be the captain of my ship.
Great. I look forward to my first assignment.
Yeah, get to work, slacker. Okay, we have completed our first mission. That was to get a captain. Now, we are up here in the Empire, and we're going to be supporting the war effort in all regards. So, first things I need to get done is map these territories and find all the stations and drop satellites around them. Because the satellites will give us real-time trade data for everything. So, I'm going to start doing that. And now that I got my captain, I'm going to get some... Well, I need to resupply. So let me select my ship. Go here, and we are going to upgrade, and we're going to purchase... I've got 5... I don't want nav beacons. I want resource probes. Let's get 6 of those, and we'll get the rest of those with satellites. That's going to load onto the ship. Is there a mission I can do just yet? I can escort? No. Destroy mines.
I knew I could count on you.
Alright. Let's get to it.
With a newly hired captain at the helm, our intrepid commander takes to the stars to build a network of satellites, trade routes, system maps, and most importantly, a reputation. A few days and a few odd jobs later, our commander finds himself in a rare opportunity to help local defense forces in a fight with a Mandalorian Death Watch freighter. Knowing he wouldn't be able to do this fight on his own, he jumps in with the friendly forces to give his crew their first taste of what awaits them in the future.
Something hit us.
Repair drone. Repair drone.
Ooh, cargo. Let's go snatch that up.
Container.
Well, we just got resupplied with satellites, and we have a mission. Actually, we have 2 missions to go to the same place. All the way down here in Ord Mantell. That is some faction representatives we gotta go talk to kick off the war with the New Republic and the Mandalorian Death Watch. And being as how I'm here to support in any way I can, I figured I might as well go that way, because I got some exploring to do in that regard. But we have got a few systems already down. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I got this probe droid up here in the north. He's going to town. He's heading over here, and he's going to explore Bastion and then work his way on down to here. So I'm going to head back up. I'm going to follow this yellow line through here, kind of exploring on my way, dropping off satellites, and go down here to Ord Mantell and make contact with that faction representatives and get those wars kicked off. I mean, the wars are already going. I just got to join them. So that's where we're currently headed. I'm gonna drop some satellites a lot. I did not resupply. Holy crap. Buy me a couple more satellites for the road. And off we go. I am going to have to pick up some missions along the way to pay for these satellites, so we'll be doing some of that while we make our way down there. Oh, we are actually under attack. The Yuzhan Vong.
Short-range transporter.
We cannot tolerate your actions.
You're dead. Short-range transporter. You're dead.
Ladies and gents, we have found Black Sun. We're gonna make friends with these fellas. They're over here to the left of the Empire. They're kind of like a pirate faction. And they're in a place that is, kind of hard to see. Oh, what the? Hold up, hold up. What is that?
Imperial Star Destroyer 1.
A stolen Imperial Star Destroyer. Hell yeah. Who that?
Unknown ship.
Okay.
Imperial Star Destroyer 1.
Well, I'm not going to play around with that. This is the pirate base. I'm going to have to come back and explore this another time. I did leave a satellite here, so I don't know. It's a Black Sun, but it's hostile. So, but I'm not hostile with Black Sun. Interesting. They are enemies with a whole lot of people. Wow. Oh, they're at war with the Galactic Empire.
Looks like you won't be going home.
Oh, shit. We're out. I guess I am hostile with these guys. We're not going to be playing with them at all. Damn it. Bye now. Y'all have fun.
Engaging.
No, you're not. It says I'm not. Well, I'm -5. I guess, you know, they're at war with the Empire, which makes sense as why they'd be hostile, but I only have -5 with them, so not quite sure what's up. But we're still exploring. We approach the defense platform of Nazir Song. He's the faction representative who's going to give us our missions to fight the Mandalorian Death Watch and the Rebel Alliance. The Old Republic. Ugh. Wee. Filthy peasants. Filthy rebels. Anyway, we dropped the satellite. We're going to come in here and dock, and we're going to go talk to this guy and get the war kicked off in the formal fashion. Well, I don't know what was up with that, but it had the wrong guy. So I switched the mission. Now I'm talking to Vijay Sato. Anyway, it's all the same. I gotta talk to both of them anyway. Coruscant Campaign Headquarters. Sign me up, El Capitan. Oh, hey, what's up, man?
Pilot.
That was rude. Nice to meet you. My job here is to help coordinate our efforts against our enemy. If you're here, it means you have been recognized as a true friend. There is a great need for pilots like you. Our enemy has been a constant threat throughout our history. Many see them as a force of... I talk slow. Nature. Something we have to weather and survive. But the reality is, this is war. We can't just throw every passing pilot at the enemy. Any potential recruits will undergo a probation period. Each engagement needs to be a victory or they'll overrun us. I'm sure you knew that or you wouldn't be here. Let's get started. Any questions? What kind of jobs can I expect? There will be a wide range of tasks from combat deployments to construction work. Depending on the situation, you will have a selection of tasks to choose from. You'll be paid as you complete your allotted tasks with a potential bonus at the end. Oh, let's go. Sign me up. You will now find tasks related to our enemy in your mission interface. Alright, cool. Well, thanks for having this chat. I really appreciate it. Y'all are, you got some nice digs here. Dang, dude, look at that. Yeah, it looks complicated. I'm gonna go back up to my ship and let my pilot fly me around. Besides, she's a lot more friendly than you. I do need to check on my probe. It is in another sector, and it is just sitting there not doing anything. Okay. We did find... He's in over here in Unknown Region 1, way out to the west of the Empire space, but there is a YUV Yuuzhan Vong armed beacon. And the Yuuzhan Vong aren't friendly. They are, in fact, bad guys. Computer, tell us about the Yuuzhan Vong, please.
Yes, Captain. Yuuzhan Vong. The Yuuzhan Vong are an enigmatic extragalactic species whose true nature remains shrouded in mystery. What little is known comes from scattered encounters with what military analysts believe are merely scout forces. Small probing incursions that hint at something far larger lurking beyond the galactic rim.
Huh. Interesting. Well, that probe's gonna go back, get some more supplies, and then I will send him... Guess what? This is what? Unknown Region 1. There's a jump gate down here, but I need to go over this way. I need to explore Agmar and Agen Kloss and get down here into the CSA territory. That is the... That is Corporate Sector Authority. That's what those guys are. We're going to explore those and get some of that because we're kind of neutral with them. And they do a lot of trading over here in the Empire space. So we're going to explore that area. Right now, I'm trying to find... I need to find where this guy is for the Mandalorian Death Watch. Nazir's song, it's not giving me any directions, so I don't know where I'm supposed to be going. But I need to get more satellites anyway, so we're parking here at this facility to resupply. Yeah, I don't know where Nazir's song is. He is not showing up anywhere. And I don't know why. Like... I'm not sure where he's at. Everywhere I land, it says undock. And you need to go talk to him. So anyway, that mission's on hold. That's the war with the Mandalorian Death Watch, which I'm not, you know, whatever. The rebel scum are plenty. But we're gonna get out of here.
Empty freighter.
I need to do a scan right quick. should find. Huh. Yeah, we got a few more. We got 5 more places to find here. Actually, I gotta drop 6 satellites before I go. This is gonna be a jump gate. Okay. I don't do much flying in this game. I'm more of a strategic. I spend about 95% of my time on the map. A lot of people probably don't do that. But anywho, I have some missions to do that I took in this sector because I'm broke as a joke. Let's do that one. We're gonna go there because I need to drop off a satellite anyway. So yeah, we'll send this lady right there. Get on over there. Go get him, Tiger. Don't crash. Oh boy. And besides letting these pilots fly the ship themselves gets their skill up. And she needs it because damn, she sucks. But she'll get there eventually. Anyway, we're gonna go get all these satellited up. Make sure we got satellites on the jump gates. I think I got that one. Yep. And that one. And then we're going to go get these 3 missions done. Make a little bit of money. I got 255,000. I have not been trying to make money yet. I have been exploring the map. If you look, all these things, I've just been deep scanning, going through, getting everything done, getting satellites put down, resource probes. You name it, I've got resource probes in every sector now. Just getting everything mapped. And now I'm going to start heading east. I'm going to head out to here into CSA space, which is Corporate Sector Authority. Start exploring that. I need to get through. I think this gate goes to some more areas up here. Might be Corporate Sector Authority, might be Imperial. I don't know. Anyway, this down here is Old Republic. Or, sorry, New Republic, whatever. The bad guys. Anyway, enough of that. Let's get to it.
Unknown object.
Whoa, big old Star Destroyer right in my way. I gotta take out these
Unknown object.
these mines. Right across the bow. Oh, we're gonna collide. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, cool. Awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna nerd out on that. Got it. Clear the way.
Jump beacon.
No, I don't want to. There's supposed to be stuff around here. Maybe they went through the jump gate. Do mines go through jump gates? I don't know. Maybe the ship could pull it through a jump gate. No, let's go find out. Woo! Yep, there they are. Oh, God. Can I target one while we're auto-saving? Nope.
Completed.
Probably not. Open fire! Pew, pew. Man, I gotta get better guns. Pew, pew, pew. There we go. 71 grand for that. Hell yeah, dude. Easy peasy, man. That's right. I'm getting up. Pilot Rose. Take over, Ms. Santiago. Let's check on our probe. Oh, he's busy. He just completely... Oh, my God. He just scanned Agamar sector. Right, I need to put... Oh, there's another factory I didn't catch. All right, gotta drop another probe there. Or satellite. Now he's gonna work on this one. Oh, we gotta move that up. Yep, we gotta move these out. Put that down. Put that over. There we go. We'll do this one. I want one from here to go up that way. There we go. That should catch the rest of that system. And then he's gonna pop over into Selenon and start working on this place. He's got a CSA trading station and an MNG wharf. Mining guild. I forget CSA. Whatever. Alright, let's turn mining off. We're gonna go... Dude, we got Star Destroyers on our 6. Holy crap, dude. Oh, that's pretty. That's pretty right there. Mm-hmm. We gotta rescue civilians. Go! Go, go, go! Time is of the essence. Currently under attack by the Rebel Alliance. I doubt that. I mean, we're in Imperial space. If they're under attack, there's gonna be a lot of backup. Should be all right. Or not. Oh, there's blowed up. Oh, rebels are blowed up. Rebels are blowed up. Ha ha! They all got blowed up. I expect.
Jump completed. Board mental.
You can't scare me.
Yeah, I expect to just come in here and like not have to fight. I'm in a freaking freighter. We'll see. I mean, we got Star Destroyers and everything. Hell yeah, dude. This right here is why I play this game. 'Cause that looks sweet.
Enemy spotted.
Okay. Supposedly, what the fuck? Where you? Oh. My pilot has other pressing business. Never mind. These dudes are all messed up. Are we fighting? What is BH? What is this? BH Griff, the dreaded ARC-170. Who the hell's that? Well, he did. It don't matter anyway. Basic ship nano weave. I don't know what that fight was all about, but it didn't last long. Rescue civilians. Dock at the plasma conductor factory. Well, that's what we're doing, sir. Coming in the dock right now. I think. Yep, there it is. My lovely half-star pilot is doing her best. Just give her a sec.
Once again, our commander finds himself hurtling through the stars, charting systems, working odd jobs, and continually building his satellite network, until one day, a message comes through.
Well, right now, we are en route back down to Ithor, where the Mandalorian Death Watch War is waiting for me. That's the mission I've had for a while now, and it was broke a little bit ago, but it's working now. The guy is back. He's down here, and I need to go talk to that representative in that system. And that will kick those shenanigans off. But for right now, I've got Captain Santiago driving me around, dropping off satellites on our way down there. But I also figured it's a good time, since I have $2 million in the bank now, to buy another ship. I'm going to buy a mining ship, and it's going to mine Radonium out here in Kaylee, and it's going to sell it over here. And that is a hell of a jaunt, but nobody over here in the Imperial space wants to buy it. So I'm going to get what I can get. I'm not going to throw a fit. So let's get in here, and we're going to buy an Action 4 miner refit. I like this one because it holds more solid storage, 11.5, over this Berea mining shuttle, which is only 7.5, and the price difference is negligible. This one's 55.7, this one's 601. It's for 50 grand more, you're getting like a lot more storage. So I'm gonna buy this one, and it's got to travel a long way, so I have to get it some really good travel speed engines. So these are, I'm looking at this number down here, travel speed 54, 66, 58, and 64. So those are the engines that I want. The thrusters I'm not really too worried about. And now we need shields. So if I get this first one, it's putting me at 41, 897, 29, and 35. So we're going to want the big ones. This probably will end up getting shot at, being as how it has to travel so far. We're going to have a mining drill. And turrets. So the average turret output in megawatts down there is 74 and 81. Get it some nice guns. We're going to put a docking computer, flight assist, scanners, basic scanners. I think for now that will do, because I don't need a whole lot. Yeah, we'll put all service crew. So that's going to put me at 1.2 mil. Do I need anything else? I don't think so. It should be all right.
Jump completed. Dantooine.
So, Action 4. We're gonna label this so I know that it's mine. Action 4 miner refit 001. We're gonna add that to our shopping list and confirm the order. So down here we now have a timer. It's going to start building that in the Sinar shipyard, or the wharf. And as soon as it's done, we're going to put it to work, and that will start bringing us in a lot more money. I have figured out a trade route for the current ship that I'm on, this Imperial transport. And it's going to be involved over here in CSA territory. We'll be buying it over here and selling it over here. I'll go over that as soon as we get to it. For right now, where are we going? We are dropping off our last satellite, and now it's just going to be a bunch of jump gates down to where we need to go to get that whole series of missions unlocked. So, back at it. Seem to have a welcoming committee. I don't mind, they're on my team. Alright, coming into dock. Nazir, I'm here. Alright, let's go make friends.
Imperial goes empty freighter.
Nice to meet you. Now this dialogue is the same as the one for the New Republic War, so I'm not going to read it all. I'm just going to skip through this. And there we have it. Now we have the Galactic Empire versus the Mandalorian Death Watch, and the Galactic Empire versus the New Republic War. We have all those missions unlocked, so we can start doing that. Sweet. But in other news, my miner's done. He's just sitting here twiddling his thumbs, so we need to set him to work. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to set him up to already on behaviors. I'm going to switch this to repeat orders. Confirm that, and then we're going to go out here. we are going to mine for rhodonium. That's the first order. And then we're going to go turn my trade routes on. Now there is a... thought there was. Nope. 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 Where is it? Over here. 561 for rhodonium. So we're going to come down into here, and it is this little fella, the rhodonium refinery. Well, that makes sense. And then we're going to sell 2. We're going to sell rhodonium. Minimum price, it's all profit to me. So let's set that. And there he goes. Now he's going to go mine, then he's going to go sell, and then he's going to go back to mining, and then go back to selling. He is all set. He's already at the jump gate. Whee! Cool beans. Now, what am I going to do? Oh, I'm going to do some trading. I do have the trade thing already set up. And I have... where was it? There was some microchips I was going to go purchase. Who was selling the microchips? Somebody out here was selling microchips. Let me find it. Oh, here we go. So here's the microchips. They are actually over here in Agamar. At the microchip factory. They sell them for $9.49. And I can sell them in the same sector for $11.15. Which I might do a couple of that. And then everyone's buying microchips, so I can definitely come out here and just start spreading them out. But we're going to go out there first and start doing some trading, since we are in a trade ship and we need to make some money. We're going to go here and we are going to trade with the microchip factory, and we're going to buy a full cargo of microchips. Now it's 400 grand. That leaves me a little bit left. Confirm.
I'll wait for you to tell me to take off.
No, you're going to take off right quicky tick. So, and then we're going to go sell them right next door, dude. The easiest money you'll ever make. Boom. Oh, I'm not in the ship. Yeah, please wait for me to before you take off. Oh my god. Now, a quick thing. You could take this back to the ship using the transporter room, or just hold Shift D. And it puts you back in the cockpit. Captain Santiago. Oh. Dang, she wasn't waiting around. I was going to tell her to go, but phew. Nuh-uh. Jeez. Criminy. Where'd you learn to fly? Alright, well, do some trading. Okay, we have landed. So if we go to information, we will see that we now have a...
The ship will be undocking soon.
full hold of microchips. 422 of them. We're going to fly them right over here and sell them, and we're going to make a profit, and then we're going to come back and do it again. Now, our mining ship is already full. He's got a full cargo hold of rhodonium, and he's already en route to go sell that. We are now making money. Besides doing missions, they get old right quick. But in the future, there will be missions that will allow us to make a lot of money. Our first trade sale. Sweet. Okay, now while we're out here, there are engine parts for sale 2 sectors over that are wanted back on the Sinar Wharf. And I'm trying to get reputation up with them, so I think while I'm out here, I'm going to sneak on over to here, grab some engine parts, go drop them off, and then we'll do some more microchip sales. I'm trying to build up that trust with Sinar Corporation. I'm going to buy engine parts for 222. Now, this is not a good deal. I'm not going to make a lot of money off this, but I get the rep. So about 10 profit per unit. Not good, but yeah, what are you gonna do?
Jump completed. Bathomer.
There we go. Our mining ship just dropped off its first load for 107,000 credits. And I didn't have to do anything. Moving on back up. Now, when I get about another 2 mil saved up, I'm going to build a space station. It's going to be just for... I'm looking at like Dantooine or something like that. I need to go into the map. Obviously, I'm in the map right now, but I need to like look at some serious systems about where I want to put it. It's going to be energy production right off the bat. It's going to be like 1 solar panel, a dock, and a storage. Just to build up rep, because if we look in here, I think it's... You have to have the immigration agency. In order to become like a resident of the Galactic Empire, you have to have a station and produce 50,000 credits from that station. And then to become a citizen, you have to have 1,050,000. And then to join the militia, you got to have a whole bunch more. So this is like residency requirements, which gets you a whole bunch of other extra bonuses and whatnot. And what the residency requirements are for is to get those like advanced module license. Citizen access level is required for these licenses, so you want to get that station set up early so it starts building this trust with the Empire, right? And it's the same for all these different factions. So whichever faction you end up playing, get that station started early, and you'll start building that access level you need to get the advanced blueprints to build bigger stuff and better stuff. That's the Empire, or that's the gist behind all that. So, back to what I was doing. Trading. Not riveting gameplay, so I'm going to skip a lot of it, but necessary in this game. This is an empire building game with, combat smattered in there too.
Freighter.
You can play it however you want. I'm more of the strategic map player. Me and Paradox games go back for a long time, so I have no problem staring at a map for hours on end, just managing a company, or in this case an empire. Whatever the case, I think, we're gonna buy engine parts. Coming in hot. Whee! But there will be combat. This ship is just not absolutely gonna do combat. It's got 2 turrets, they suck, and even the turret upgrades you can get suck too. So when I start making money, and when the money's flowing in, I will buy combat ships, and we'll have a fleet, and we'll do patrols in enemy territory. But first couple episodes is just going to be building the framework to get all that to happen. Dun, 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 dun. Well, we now have the money, and we're gonna go do it. I have chosen Mulinst to build our first space station. And it's just gonna be energy cells. The reason for it, it does have a lot of silicon, and I'm gonna use that to make silicon wafers later, as well as microchips. That's right, we're going to get into the RAM production business, because RAM prices are absolutely atrocious right now, and no one can buy that stuff. So we're going to produce RAM. So in Mulinist, it has... Go down to information. 100% sunlight. And that's about all it's got going for it. But it has a bunch of other resources I need to, and it's right next door to Kaylee, which is where I'm mining Redonium. Now, if I put some solid storage on this station, the miners only have to jump 1 system to drop it off in my space station, and then my freighters can go sell this Redonium.
Completed. Selenon.
As long as I have solid storage freighters. I haven't got that far yet. I don't know if those exist or not, but I'm thinking right up in this corner here is going to be our space station. So what we got to do, we are going to buy a new plot, and I want to make it a little bigger. Create new plot, and then we're going to shove it right there. Hell yeah. Buy that license. We're going to continue, and now we have our space station. So we're going to keep it simple. I'm going to put a dock, a small dock. I don't need a large dock right now. kind of want to move it up towards the top. And then we're going to kind of push it. Probably like right there. That'll probably work.
Jump completed. Fendar.
Container storage. We'll just shove one of those up underneath, and then we're going to put the production of the energy cells right there. Now I like doing this to my energy cells. Stick them on there, they're nice and flat, but just 35 looks good. And that's that. It's going to build it in the order I placed them, the docking platform, the container, and then the energy cells. Presets are all normal. And then we're going to confirm. It's going to need to collect all these resources up. And I'm going to manage the buy stuff. I'm not going to do anything about that. 1.3 million. Accept the estimate. And now we got to find a builder ship. And for that, you just kind of scroll across the map. Wish there was an easier way to find these. I don't know of any other way to do it. So if you know of one, let me know. There's one. Click on him, right click. I don't have enough money. I'm already broke. Well, I'm gonna have to save up some more cash. Hell's bells. Oh, well, the miner just finished. I wonder... Can I afford it now? Where'd that guy go? Over here somewhere? Crap, now he got away. There we go. He's been selected. Now I have the money for it. So he's gonna put all that into there. We got the estimate. We got the builder. They're going to go out and they're going to buy all the way. The other stations in the area are going to see our orders go out and they'll go and fill the order for us. So that is now under construction. Sweet. We can turn that back off and we'll have our first space station. Mulinist Energy Factory. Now I'm going to have to create a custom order for it so I can store supplies here. I'm not going to get into that right now. Global orders, custom orders, all that stuff gets complicated fast. So just keep in mind, you have funds for station construction, and once it's built, you'll have to get a manager for it, and then you'll have to have operational funds to run the station too. So it'll cost a little bit to get it up and running.
Please halt. We will be scanning your cargo hold.
But go about your business. It should, if it, you know, pay off. You should be producing money out of it once you start selling off energy cells. Well, the orders for the space station construction are not being filled very promptly, so I have just picked up a shipload of Durasteel plates, and I'm taking them over there to deliver them to the build storage. I have put them in my cargo, as we will see right here. I just bought like 775 of them. But the station itself requires like 1,100 and something or other. It's a bunch. So I'm feeling like, oh, over half the order. So I need to do this run twice. And then I got to go find some module prefabs and get those to fill the order. Because the other stations or the other traders in the vicinity are not helping out too much. So I got to do it myself, which is fine. Paying for it one way or another. But now... I figured while I'm going up that way, I did get my faction with, or my relations with the Galactic Empires like up to 21, and I have yet to go up there and buy any blueprints. So I have some money in the bank, a little bit, and I'm going to run back up to, what is it? Bastion, and talk with the representative up there. I have to buy a license, and I'm going to get some blueprints so that I can turn this space station that I'm building from an energy factory into a silicon wafer factory. You know, I got to make RAM. So I'm going to do that. And then I also have a mission with Sinar Corporate. They want to, you know, tell me how awesome I am. So then I got to run back over here to Scipio and talk to them.
Jump
So I'm gonna do
completed.
those,
My veto.
and we'll just keep on trucking. Space trucking. Name of the game today. Empire building is slow. We'll get there. Bring you back in a bit. We're coming up on the station now. That's the construction ship there below us, and that's the build storage, that hexagonal looking thing. Difference between the station storage and the build storage. The build storage is used to build the station, and then your station, once it's done, will have its own storage for whatever components that you're actually producing. So we're coming down here. We're going to drop off the Durasteel plates into the build storage and get this thing cooking. The goods have been delivered.
The ship will be undocking soon.
All right, we're heading up to Bastion. We're going to go talk with the representative up there. Let's go, girl. Get.
Can I help?
Get. We approach the Imperial headquarters. Well, at least the faction representative. Dude, whoa, hey man. I'm flying here, son. I've heard that if you get a shuttle, you can actually take them undercover into enemy territory. You change the mode they fly in. It's something I want to try, you know, once I get the money to actually afford to go do fun stuff. But yeah, you can change it, and you can, like, basically you're changing your transponder out to, oh, now I'm the New Republic, and you can fly in there, and then you can do some covert ops. So that'll be pretty fun. I want to go check all that out once I get to that stage in the game. All right, I have landed. I need to go talk to the boss.
Imperial goes empty freighter.
Representative office, please. Better have refreshments. Flew all the way across the galaxy to come talk to you.
Hello there. It's an honor to see you here.
All right, first order of business is buy a license, because I know I need that. Yeah, 100 grand. Imperial officer ceremony. So I can't do that yet. So what can I do next? We approve of your actions. Here's our assessment. I am undocked. Okay, I need to do. Okay, they need me to have a space station, but I can buy some blueprints still. I do believe. Production modules. I want. What is it? Where's the TMS? Where's the wafer production? Silicon wafer production, 945 grand. That's the one. So you can go in here. Well, they're not going to show me here. It's the one I want, so I'm going to go ahead and select it. And then I also need some turrets for my space station. I'm going to grab some laser cannon turrets. And I also am going to need some shields. So let's get some shields. See what I can afford. Okay, I have a shield generator, I have a turret, and I have the silicon wafer production. So I'm going to go ahead and purchase those. I need to go get that station done so I can actually get promoted and buy some better stuff. And get those licenses that I need. Okay, on to the next thing. I will go down and talk to the CNR representative while I'm also working on getting the station built. So let's go back to the ship. Get her flying. Yep, let's go do that.
The
We'll go
ship
down
will be
here and
undocking
dock,
soon.
talk to this guy. And then we will purchase some more durasteel plates, prefab stuff, and go finish that space station. We have arrived in Scipio, heading to SIE shipyard for our promotion ceremony. Woohoo!
Imperial goes empty freighter.
I'm going to get promoted. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yes, ma'am.
It's good to see you, friend.
Receive rank.
We've been watching your work with great interest and wanted to reward you for it. I'm pleased to present you with a new rank amongst our organization. These benefits are tied to the rank, so if you lose the rank, the benefits go too. But with your record, I'm sure we won't have to worry about that. I hope you find these rewards fit into the work you've done and make the most of them. Once again, thank you for your efforts. We look forward to working with you more in the future. Good luck out there.
Heck yeah, dude. Promotion to friend of the corporation. I just got 2 more messages. Let's see what those say. Go down. Oh, yeah. Promotion to friend of corporation. You have been granted access to illegal module license. Well, hell yeah, dude. Should you lose your standing? Yeah, whatever. What else did I get? Sinar Fleet Systems, live stream access. As a valued friend, you'll be allowed to access our civilian channels. Cover mining ships, trading stations, and other assets. You've only got 2 stations, my dude. All right, cool. Well, that's all we had to do. So,
It's
should
good to see you,
have.
friend.
What kind of licenses do you have? What is this? Corporate military equipment access. Corporate basic construction license. Well, I'm kind of low on cash at the moment. Ooh, capital equipment, $1 million bucks. Yeah, I'm gonna come back and get these later. I need to go make some more money. I need to go buy another mining ship and get it working for me too. And I have a feeling like a lot of the Sinar stuff is the same as the Imperial, so I might just wait and get all the Imperial ones first. Yeah, these are all Imperial production modules, which I can just go buy at the other place. All right, well, it's fine.
Good luck
Whatever.
out there.
Thank you. Hell of a view, lady. You got a nice office. What about you? Yeah, I can't afford that. All right, back to the ship. Ah! All right, what to do now? Don't have any missions. Oh, I gotta get the station up and going. Right. How many more durasteel plates do I need? Well, that's why they're not selling them. They're completely out. Oh my god. Bum dilly dinker. Okay, what else do we need? 412 module prefabs. No. Nobody's selling module prefabs. Everyone's buying them. But I did find durasteel plates. Somewhere out here. Somebody was selling them. Down here. In Bandomir. So, we're going to send our ship out here. And we're going to go buy durasteel plates. At least 388. There we go.
The ship will be undocking soon.
And then we're going to go deliver that back to our station. Good deal.
Imperial goes.
Can I help?
Go.
Newly promoted, and now with 2 ships in his small fleet, our commander sets his sights on building and expanding the newly minted space station under his control.
Jump
Needing access to better markets and more streams of credit, he looks west into the Pirates of Black Sun territory to expand trade operations and perhaps open up new methods of making quick cash. Nothing is out of reach as long as the Empire doesn't get too interested in his business.